mind of one seeking liberation depends on things for perception. The mind of the liberated one perceives no thing and is free of desire. The mind of one seeking liberation depends on things or perception. The mind of the liberated one perceives no thing and is free of desire. How do we make things out of our perception? Are we perceiving one appearance?
How is it? You see me, no?
Yes. But how do I make a thing? How do I make a separation? How do I say this versus this versus this versus this? What do we actually perceive? Is it one appearance or is it the collection of these things which get together to make this one? Is it one appearance on which these things, within which these things are arising? Then can we include all perception into that one appearance? Too far? If we include all perception, including thoughts, memory, imagination, everything is perceived in the same space. What are we saying? Perception. You're perceiving one. Okay, let's just say everything that you're perceiving, you're experiencing it in your own being, in your own inside you. Can we settle for that one at least? You cannot have an experience outside of yourself. Wherever your attention is going, must be traversing within yourself. You cannot actually send your attention to the road. There is no physical property which you're sending to the road. It can just seem like there is something within me which I'm moving there, and I seem to get the sound from the road more clearly. There's nobody on the road who can catch your attention over there. It's not a physical object that is actually coming into this sort of physical realm. So attention is just moving within us, and everything that we perceive is a play of this attention. So within this one appearance, then attention is bringing the objects, seeming objects to us. Now, the mind of the liberated one perceives no thing and is free of desire. So empty of these labels, perception is still going on, including the action and reaction of this body is also perceived. But it is seen that it is all in this one space. It does not make separation, it does not make things. Firstly, it does not make things out of your own self. You see, that is the most important point. Whether you have the secondary insight of the oneness of the phenomenal play or not, at least this much is important, that you see that this individual thing that you consider yourself to be is not present. This much we see. The individual thing that we consider ourselves to be is not present. So whatever the name, you see, that we have, the parents and we have given you, this is the name now for an individual form. Worldly players, we can say like that. But is it actually pointing to something? Somebody? Timid men and women. I'm adding that to Ashtavakra. Timid men fear sensory experience, much as they do tigers. They seek refuge in caves, and they try to unthink the world. So this exactly what we are looking at right now. There is no sensory experience, no phenomenal experience which can hurt the reality of what you are. Now, don't pick up the idea that, okay, whatever might be coming, then this fear should not arise now that I'm free or something like that. Fear can also come, but you will see that no matter what is arising, it does not hurt the reality of what you are. A tiger comes, you might actually be running. The body will be running. You will see that in this play of consciousness, this entire movie keeps going on. That which witnesses it, that which is the light of the movie, the, the light which plays all this play of light and sound, is unhurt by it, whatever the movie might be projecting. And remember to include this body as part of the movie. Then you'll drop expectations of how this body should react, or whether it continues to feel pain, or whether it reacts in anger. Include it in this appearance in the movie. As Guruji says, no? He says, just by you figuring out it's a dream, doesn't necessarily give the dream character some advantage in this dream. Be a sensory experience. So then our life seems to go beyond this worldly play of just running towards pleasure and running away from pain. A reality you recognize is beyond that. We seek refuge in caves and try to unthink the world. Which means what? It's like the ostrich. Ostrich will put its head in the sand and just hope that everything will be according to how it wants, but not willing to look at whatever is appearing. So many who are seeking refuge in caves can also be like that. Escapism does not work in that way. Even if you escape whatever outer events, if you're still believing yourself to be a limited entity, if you're still believing what your mind is saying about you, then suffering will find you wherever you are, whichever cave you might be living in. Rahul is here. Rahul says, I don't want to know or learn. Just need to throw all by your grace, Father. If this is the feeling, then see that it's all dropped. All is gone. But the offers will keep coming to pick it up. The salesman will keep trying to sell you this garbage. What is the price we pay? We pay for the garbage of individual identity with the price of suffering. I know the words can seem harsh. Hoping that something worthwhile will come from this ego. It is our denial of consciousness, a denial of what truly is, that we consider ourselves to be something limited. If there's one sitting there trying to do it, forget about that one. These words will work on their own. By just coming into satsang, allowing your attention to stay with these words a little bit is enough of the job you have to do. Like Bhagwan used to say that you're on the train now. The train is going to the destination. You don't have to run inside the train. Many are tired in satsang because of that. You come to satsang and you're still running inside the train. Meeting them inside the train, what's happening? It's finding so difficult. What is difficult? Presence of the Sadguru is here. Whatever needs to be pointed to is being pointed to. You have really no job in this, at which you consider yourself to be. Effortless neutrality